Bears out there with Draymond Green, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Freak. Screen by Smith. Outside jumper. Shot clock at 5. Not enough on that one as it misses. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He ended with 23 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a great performance from him, and if you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you it's hopefully a sign of things to come. We'll be watching for it, Kev.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You take a look at Thompson, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
The Warriors making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Out to Shumpert. Green against Thompson. Dishes to Dellavedova.
Get through.
Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Blatch. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Smith.
J.R. Smith, boy, he's mercurial, but he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like that.
And it's Smith missing.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those carries.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Dellavedova. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Smith kicks to Hollins, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Irving against Smith. Irving drives in. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Irving dishes to Thompson. Pass to Blatch. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. It's taken away by Smith. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on the baseline, Jay. Smith's got 38 points. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. Can it keep it going? In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Smith outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Golden State. Thompson comes in for Barnes, and Smith subbed in for Curry. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson, he's checked in for Shumpert. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with LeBron James, and it's Love in at the 3 slot. Here's LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 21 points for LeBron.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Warriors trail by 5. Smith drives in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Now, here is Smith. They set the pick. Here's Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Here's Iguodala following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Smith. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize.
Jam! It's just beautiful.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. It cannot hit. And Cleveland the other way now.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Iguodala right side, and stolen by James. Releases from 15. Shot no good. Smith with the defensive effort.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
It's in! And he has 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's James. Outside Irving. Back to James. Clock at 6. Rebound by Smith.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Smith against LeBron. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. To take the lead. Count it!
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific, you're right. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. So NBA Finals Game 6 now complete, and the series is deadlocked and going to Game 7. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.